Hey YouTube, this is Careless Car Guy. We're back with another video. I'm going to teach you how to change your oil. Today we're working on a 2009 Toyota Camry. They're all the same from 2007 to 2011. We're working on the 4-cylinder today, the 2.4. And this is all the stuff you need to get started. A rag, oil filter's gasket, crush gasket, and some parts cleaner. And that's pretty much it. All right, and the first thing you should do, this is what I like to do. I like to take off the oil cap. The reason why I do this, it's just better flowing for when the oil runs out. And then you want to take the dipstick. You ain't got to take it all the way out, but just like halfway, just for better flowing. All right, first thing you need to do, get you a socket and get you a 14 millimeter. Don't ask me what the other size is because I don't know that, but the 14 millimeter. And this is the drain plug right here. What you want to do, just put it on there, take it down, and make sure you have your bucket or anything that you use to drain it out, and just get started. All right, just start loosening it up. Always have this ready because when this starts coming out, it's gonna come out pretty good and come out pretty hot. So always get ready for when this comes out. Ready. Whew. Just like that, and just let it run out and just let it go. All right, you need this to get the oil filter off. These are the oil filter pliers. I bought mine at Walmart for like $8. All right, you just want to take it off until it starts dripping, just like that, because if you take it off all the way, you're gonna have a complete mess. So you're just gonna, here we go. We're just gonna let that drip up a little bit. That's what the old oil filter looks like. Okay, you always wanna buy some of these right here. These are the oil crush gaskets. Every single oil change, you wanna replace this. So I bought this for $3.78 at O'Reilly's. So all you want to do is take off the old one. See that? Take that off. You got the new one right here. And bam. That's all you need. All right, you just want to go ahead and put this back in here. I'm going to actually just go ahead and tighten it. But we're going to still torque it down with a torque wrench to 18 foot-pounds. All right, just get that right there. All right, so this is what you want to get next. You want to get a torque wrench. This Toyota Camry, and most Toyotas that I know, is 18 foot-pounds when you strap down the drain plug. All right, and this is the oil filter right here. What you want to do is open up the new oil and just dip your finger in there. All you got to do, just put this and lubricate it nice around there. I kind of go overboard when I do it, but just like that. All right. So we're going to go ahead, going to put this back in here. All right, you want to get this real nice and snug. You want to get it nice and snug. Take a rag. All right, you never want to use these putting them back on. You just got to hand tighten it as tight as possible. Just get it nice and snug. All right, you want to get some part cleaner. All right, clean that off. So you ain't got to mess nowhere. All right, now it's time to add the oil to this car. Now this car takes about 4.5 quarts. Always double check on every car you do how much oil it takes, but this one is about 4.5. So we're gonna go ahead and start adding the oil. Okay, now what you want to do after you pour the oil, take the dipstick out. I like to wipe it off a little bit. You can have your own way how you do it. I just like to wipe it before I actually look at the reading. Let it sit for a second, pull that thing out, and bam. So right here, what you see, those 2 dots down here, this means about a quart. So the bottom one, that's gonna be about the minimum, the lowest, and this top one is gonna be the max. You always wanna get it right up here around this area and keep it right there. That's where you wanna see your oil at. Just go ahead and wipe that off. Go ahead, put that back in there. All right, so right here, I'm gonna get rid of this. Put that out the way. I'll put the oil cap back on. Wipe this off. Make sure this is clean. You don't want nothing dripping and burning. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna let the car run for about 5 minutes. We're gonna give it a few revs, make sure nothing is leaking, and then we're gonna check the oil level after that. All right, we let the car run for a little bit. Go ahead and just clean it off. And check, put that back in. Never jam this in. Just put it in as smooth as possible. All right. Now, I don't know if y'all can see this. I'm gonna have to edit in something so you guys can actually see what I'm talking about. But it just needs just a tad bit more after letting it run. And then we're good to go.